Oh, my neck. Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Power or Might. I am Gorilla Monsoon, here with Jonathan Coachman and with Paulie Dangerously. And today on Power or Might, we're gonna see the World Women's Heavyweight winnings on stake here today. Because Gil Kim gave Charlotte Flair the right to choose who she wants to wrestle and who to put the World Women's Heavyweight winnings on stake on. Gorilla Monsoon says, well, that's right, Jonathan Coachman says. Yeah, that's right. Today Charlotte Flair is going to choose who she's going to be wrestling, who she's going to be fighting. And we also saw WrestlePalooza or Wrestle Gathering yesterday, and we know Mora is now the new TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. Oh, that's right, Paulie Dangerously says. We do got a new TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter on stake today. We do. I wish it was Roman Reigns, but sometimes you don't always get what you want in life. Well, for once, Gorilla Monsoon said, Paulie Dangerously, you said something I can truly stand with. Sometimes in life you don't always get what you want. Alright. So Gil Kim gave me the choosing who I can choose to wrestle, who I can choose to fight. And some of you folks out there might think that, oh, I would choose someone who is smooth. That I would choose someone I know I could get the smooth 1, 2, 3 on. Well, at the end of the day, you not know me that well. A lot of folks not know me that well. Because if they did, they'd know that I would never ever choose I would never choose someone smooth that I know I could get a win over. I would choose someone I know that would be hard for, that I know I would choose someone at the end of the day that would give me a fight. So I choose, well, I've been thinking about this, and I think that I will choose Max Agora from Dark Angel. So, I can't stand up in the ring. So Max Agora says, you want to dare me? I'll take you up on your dare, Charlotte Flair. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be the one who ends up winning the TWF, winning the World Women's Heavyweight winnings. Well, if you truly believe you can do it, Charlotte Flair says, then why don't we have the match now? This is for the World Women's Heavyweight winnings. First, she is Max Agora, and she is the women's world heavyweight fighter, Charlotte Flair. Now, Charlotte Flair has been in many WrestleManias over the years. Gorilla Monsoon said she at least has won the WWE Raw's won about 6 times. The W SmackDown won about 7 times. The NXT won at least 2 times. Oh, and Charlotte Flair thinks that she's going to get a smooth win here today, Gorilla Monsoon said, against Max Agora. Oh, Max Agora is a former TWF heavyweight fighter, a former TWF women's heavyweight fighter. So she has won some stuff. Oh, she truly fought that. But Max Agora, it's going to take her down instead. Oh, Max Agora took down Charlotte Flair, Gorilla Monsoon said. And if any woman can beat Charlotte Flair and win the World Women's Heavyweight winnings, it would have to be Max Agora, Jonathan Coachman said. Oh yeah, this coming from a woman who was in a show that only ran from 2 followings 20-0 to 2001 YL. Then it got ended by Fox because the watch time wasn't there, Paulie dangerously says. Would you stop? Had to bring up how Max Agora's show got ended, only had 2 followings. Oh yeah, and then 2006 while Sci-Fi got the rights to the old runs, but that didn't last that long, Paulie dangerously says. You know what? Yeah, you know what? You're just what would you be, Ernest? Girl Monsoon says, bringing all that up for. Well, look, Max Agora says. Well, it seems to me, Jonathan Coachman said Max Agora is going to beat Charlotte Flair here today on Powerrr Might. Jonathan Coachman said. It does look that way, Gorilla Monsoon says. It looks that way. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner and new World Women's Heavyweight Fighter, Max Agora. Max Agora is now the World Women's Heavyweight Fighter. She beat Charlotte Flair, who now got back up to her feet and just shook Max Agora's hand. And now she's out of the ring now. At the end of the day, Girl Monsoon said you wouldn't think Charlotte Flair would show sportswomanship or onlook to someone. You think she wouldn't do that? Girl Monsoon said, given the grounds that she is Ric Flair's daughter, and he very rarely ever showed onlook to anyone he was ever in the ring with. Well, looks like the belt cannot fit around Max. Well, no, really cannot. Well, Max Agora cannot seem to have the winning cannot go around her. It can't go on her arms, Jonathan Coachman says, but that doesn't take away that she is the new World Women's Heavyweight Fighter in the TWF, Jonathan Coachman said. Oh yeah, Paulie dangerously says, Charlotte Flair may have shown onlook. She may have showed good sportswomanship, but at the end of the day, she's still a Flair, and Flairs are known to shift between being good and being heel all the time. And at the end of the day, they might lose a winning, but sooner or later, they're going to win it back. So, Max Agora, X5, 52, whatever, she has to watch her back because now Charlotte Flair wants to win that back again. Well, I do know one thing. Joey Styles is now going to be talking with Max Agora. Alright, Max Agora, X5, 52, sorry for saying that. I know that you're now the World Women's Heavyweight Fighter. You beat Charlotte Flair here today on Powerrr Might. How's it feel? Oh, I came to the TWF in 2006 YL. And I had matches back in the day. I had fights. I did win the TWF heavyweight winnings once. No one thinks of that, but it did happen. I think I may also have won the TWF women's heavyweight winnings one time. But now, I am now the World Women's Heavyweight Fighter. And yes, it might not have as many wrestlers that want it. And I know that Charlotte Flair is a skilled wrestler, a skilled fighter, a skilled overstar, and I know sooner or later she's going to want it back. It happened. I mean, she is a 7-time WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Fighter, a 6-time WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight Fighter, a 2-time WWE NXT Women's Heavyweight Fighter, WWE Women's Tag Team Fighter, Keely Loudness winner. Yeah, we all know that. And we all know how she won the WWE Lead Women Heavyweight winnings. We know how she also won the FCW Women's Heavyweight winnings too. So sooner or later, she's going to want it back. So Charlotte Flair, if you want to have another match with me or want to have another fight with me, well, I'm open to it. And thank you for the onlook. thank you for the sportswomanship that you've shown me. Well, Max Agora, we all know that it's still sad to know your show got ended in 2001 while by the Fox Folkwork, and that Sci-Fi only picked it up for old runs in 2006 while. Yeah, it is good to know that at the end of the day, Max Agora says that at least some folks still think of me, even though my Farseer show was short-lived, you know. So anyway, Joey Styles, thank you for talking with me today. Well, you're welcome. That's my talks with Max Agora. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon. Thank you, Joey Styles, for talking with Max Agora here today on Power and Might. And it looks like it is all the time we got here for Power and Might. I am Gorilla Monsoon for Jonathan Coachman and Paulie Dangerously. We hope you like Power and Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw, or Alone Day Night Raw.